What is this all? Oh, my Lanta. Goodness gracious. Hi, welcome to God Led Us Here. So Christian and I are so excited to take you guys along this journey with us. I am Anna. I am a God-fearing woman, love Jesus Christ, always improving my relationship and growing closer to the Lord. And I'm the wife to Christian, and I'm the mother to 3 amazing girls that we've been blessed with. Caroline, Mackenzie,
All right, we
and
got
Annalise.
a juvenile driver here, Caroline.
I'm driving!
Let's see how she does. You gotta stay to a little bit to the right, to this side. Otherwise nobody can pass you. Yeah, and then straighten up.
Dad, Mom, Dad's
Yeah,
not...
don't go, you gotta stay on this side.
Can you go a little bit faster?
Absolutely not. Alright, now you're gonna go on this side over here. And don't go too close to the fence. And don't hit any of those trees or that car.
Hey everybody, I am Christian, and in the name of Cain Brown, I am a God-fearing Christian man. I'm Anna's husband, and both of us are so excited to bring this channel to you and share our story, and we hope you're gonna love it. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody.
I want you to dance with somebody.
Got somebody to love you. Woo!
So why do this, you might ask? I cannot wait to tell you along with Christian.
How much? $20?
$1.
I get you for $20?
$1. I'm gonna give her the whole thing because she did a good job.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, babe. This is our first time on screen together.
I know, I'm
Yes.
excited.
Me too. So why are we doing this? Would you like to start?
Well, we want to share our story, our marriage, and the things that we've been through.
No, Christian, not that. Go back to the banner. Can you click here? Is that a link?
That's just the name of it.
What does that say?
Saved.
Okay, hit edit image. Here, let me do it. Did you do this? Resize? Okay, don't say like, I'm trying to help.
I think we're both trying to help.
No, but yeah, but you're answering me in like a sarcastic, snarky way. I don't think you have to search it by that. So, okay, what was it? I just wanted to get on because
2048.
we're like working on the video or the content for God Led Us Here, and for the banner it's like $13, just $13 to order the size that we need to fit the YouTube banner like size. And he doesn't want to spend that because he's like, every small amount like adds up. So like this is just another, you know, example of differences of like, I totally understand we need to make smart financial decisions. However, you're spending like time that's, to me, not used properly because you want to spend $13. 13. I just don't get it. $13, it's like nothing. Like, I get you need to save money, but $13, just pay the $13. So we were just working on like the layout for our YouTube like front page, like the picture and the banner, and for the banner part, it was only going to, like, to get the right size that we needed, it was only going to be $13. Well, just something that we disagree on is sometimes financial stuff. To me, $13, like, is worth to spend that to save the time that he's fiddling with to get the banner just right size. And so now he's outside trying to work on that. I'm just wanting to go to bed because I'm just sitting there watching him waste his time. That's just an example of, you know, I didn't yell, but like, dude, $13? I don't know, like, to me, like, I think that's well worth money, especially since, like, this is something that we're super passionate about. Like, he's trying to, like, size it himself, and the thing is, like, programs like that, like, they kind of, I feel like, create a situation where you can't, like, loophole around it. Like, they want you to spend the $13. And so, God knows how long it's going to take him to do this. And he can be stubborn when it comes to stuff like that, because essentially now he wants to prove to me that he can do it without having to pay the $13. So, here we go. Did you pay the $13?
No.
You got it.
I came up with something better.
Let me see.
You want me to show you?
Better be nothing R-rated.
No. Is this showing up today or like when it's already published? Because people are going to see.
No, it's not showing up today. Yeah, but you can't really see the flowers. So what you did is you just stuck all the words in one line.
Yes, because if you look at the way YouTube does it, that whole picture that we had is never going to show anywhere ever. It only takes that small piece in the middle. So that's the only way to do it.
No, or you could spend the $13 and it all fits there.
No, it doesn't, because it won't, trust me. Because I recropped it to the exact size using a different program, and it looked the exact same still.
Yeah, but how do you feel about it not, like, showing all the, like, you can't see the visual? That makes no sense to me, because why would they show you that graphic and then you can't?
What's so awesome is every time we thought about doing this and how we've been creating God Let Us Here, we get, like, such strong butterflies. So we know that, you know, this is the right platform to do it on. We are so excited to hit all different type of people. So
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Pretty clean to have a school. Anyways, it's like all these things.
I want to speak upon a little bit of the title of our channel. So we chose God Led Us Here because literally God led us here. He led us here to doing this channel. He has led through our marriage, our dating, even, you know, when we touch on being single. When we were single, when we were dating, when we were engaged, and now through our 9 years of marriage, everything is intentional. He led us to this point. We fully believe that even through the obstacles, the trials, the tribulations, when you're in it, it's hard to see, but what we're excited to share with you guys, and for us to be an example of you, and we give you guys encouragement and challenge you to look back and, like, those times that were hard, or you might be in a hard time right now. Don't lose hope. And the whole reason that we are doing this channel is because we want the single people that are out there right now that are watching this, we want you to start living a Christ-centered life yourself. And we want you to know that you are complete. You're 100% complete with Christ. You don't need somebody else to make you happy, but you will attract the type of person that you do want to spend and share life with, that you are. So if you feel like, oh, I want this Christ-centered man or this Christ-centered woman in my life, are you living that way? And if you're not, why? And if you are, don't stop. Continue that relationship. If you are divorced, we want to help restore the hope and give you encouragement that you are going to be strong, and God has purpose for you through your trials and tribulations, how you're going to utilize your divorce and help your future become, and present, become just as fulfilled as you want it to be. For those who are widowed, we are praying for you. We want you to not lose faith. We want you to hold on to that faith stronger than ever, because God is there with you. God is here with you every step of the way. He has not forgot about you. He sees you. He sees what you're going through, and He loves you. And we want you to know that. Marriages that are happy and healthy, that is amazing. And we want to hear from you, because we want to hear what your secrets are and your tips, because Christian and I are constantly navigating this thing called marriage. So we definitely want to hear about you, and we are here to say, keep up the great work. For those marriages you may be watching, you might not be watching with your spouse. And we want to help encourage that on one of these episodes, your spouse is going to come in and want to watch with you. We want to give you encouragement. We want to give you some tips. We want to make sure that you are bringing Christ along with you. For our non-believers, we understand that there are people out there that are watching us and do not believe in Christ. And we're praying for you, and we love you, because we are so excited to get you curious of what we're talking about. Because once you see what God has done in our life, don't know how you could be turning down the unforgiving love that God has provided us. So all you guys, it is wherever you are in your life, whatever stage, whatever position you are in, this is for you, all of you. So we are so excited to go along this journey with us, because not only did God lead us here, but God has led you here. It's not on accident. It's intentional.
All right, so to
and
share
it's on
some of our
purpose.
story with you guys,
Stay tuned.
we're going to take you back. Way back.
All right, so take you back to 2010/11 when me and Anna first started dating on a serious note. At the time, we went to her grandparents, who are very, very into God. They do a lot of marriage counseling and helped us a lot of times along the way. And her granddad actually married us. But at the time, I was not a believer. I didn't know much about Christ. I didn't know much about God. And as we had more in-depth conversations, I was saying that, we can, it'll still be okay. We can raise our children, and doesn't matter as much if I'm a believer or not. And, at the time, I didn't quite understand Anna's thinking behind it. But as we spent more time together, and as we started going to church, and as I started to learn more about what it means to be a believer and to believe in Jesus Christ, I changed, and I saw a lot of things change. And long story short, here we are 9 years later, and now raising our children and bringing them to church every week. We now know what it means to be believers and to raise your children and to have a good marriage.
Yeah, so to add on to
centered
Christian's
Christ.
story, it was so wild, because I had met this man who I saw so many qualities of a type of person that I wanted to be a husband, to be a father to my children. And I remember when I brought up religion, and he's originally from Sweden, and when I asked if he was a Christian or like what religion he was, he said, I don't believe in God. I don't. And that was just, it was such like a shock. And I remember going to my grandparents, and like Christian said, my grandparents are heavily involved in church. They counseled tons of marriages and married couples, and about to be newlyweds. And so I brought it up to them and I said, you know, hi, this is this guy, Christian, that I've been dating. However, I have a big problem and I don't know how to navigate this. I shared with them, you know, he's such a genuine guy. He's so nice, but he's not a Christian. He doesn't believe in God. And to be honest, I really thought they were going to say, you know, maybe he's not the one for you. And instead, I will never forget this. My granddad and my grandmom, they both looked at each other and looked at me and said, pray about it. Pray about it. Don't force it on him. Don't, you know, don't tell him to read the Bible when he doesn't want to. But they said, you continue to live out your life in a Christian way. And by him seeing that and you praying about it, see what happens. And it just like could bring me to tears. It does bring me to tears when I really like think about it, because that's just what I did. I prayed a lot about it. I didn't, you know, force him to be like, oh my gosh, you have to come to church with me. You have to read the Bible. He just saw like me going to church, and I think he saw the joy that the Lord, you know, had, how he was working through me. And at that time when we were dating, my parents were going through a divorce. So it was really hard to open up to him, and almost, you know, I had this wall because here my parents are going through a divorce, and, you know, I love this man, but I was scared of marriage because I didn't want what was happening to my parents to happen to me. And so it was during that time for both of us, it was a different journey that we were on with a relationship with the Lord. However, the Lord was working on us in just two totally different ways. So I just think that if you are single and or maybe you're engaged or whatever it may be in, or you could be in a marriage where you feel like you have this strong relationship with the Lord but your spouse doesn't, pray about it. Don't be his or her God. You know, pray, and the more they continue to see how you're living your life through Christ and what Christ is doing for you, they're going to want to be a part of that naturally. So that's another thing that I learned is I could not be Christian's God. I could not force him to, you know, see and feel something that I wanted him to. I had to truly lean on prayer and see what could unfold. And that's just what happened. So hopefully that gives you some encouragement, but we definitely want to share that story with you of how it kind of came to fruition of how Christian became a Christian.